Akashic Records again.
Oh my. Okay.
Wow.
Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Welcome. Sorry we're a little bit late. I have to admit that all of us are a little scattered.
Oh yeah.
Woo-woo.
Oh
Very
yeah.
woo today. Very woo today. We and the Bookers are still trying to heal. I believe that Peter goes in next week, I believe, and he will be getting some surgery done. Carolyn's still working on healing, and our beautiful Terry is airbound to go to England. She's going to be gone for a month. So we won't be having her on with us. If she comes in, it will be a surprise. But she's having a great trip with her kids, and so it will be the three of us. And thank God we got each other. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So thank you all for being here, and join the club. Yeah. Okay. We knew that.
Yeah.
Diane said that. Yep.
Well, you
Yep.
can't get any windier than 3 air signs, right?
Well, that's very true. 2 Geminis and a Libra. Ooh.
Well, we're looking at you for the balance.
Right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Teeter totter. All right. So I do not have my wing woman with me tonight. I usually have Terry, who also can take over if I got to do something. So I'm going to do the best I can, but I have to be out of here by at least 7:20 at the latest, because I got my next show after this. So sorry to be it's like one of these days.
It's all good.
You said 7:20 and I looked at the clock and went, is time
Oh,
moving
she's
backwards?
late. Yeah, she's late.
It's 9 o'clock where I'm at. So I was like,
I know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
wait, is
Yeah.
time moving backwards? What
Some
really
days it
happened
seems
today?
like it.
Don't know. The good news is that it's my husband's birthday today, and he beat the
Right.
68 curse, and I hope I can too in 3 months. But his mom died at 68, my mom died at 68, and my son-in-law's mom died at 68. And my husband turned 69 today, and he was so happy.
Woohoo! Happy birthday, Keith.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Keith.
Mm-hmm. And I got him cartomancy dice and coins and all this stuff.
Cool
Give him something to
beans.
do. I said, get on the stick and learn this stuff so you can come and read with me. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
That would be cool.
I like that.
And I would be remiss if I did not extend my wishes and love to Landon, Kelly's son, who was engaged to his lovely girlfriend, who now fiance. And congratulations, Landon. I'm really happy for the both of you.
Thank you.
And you're always here supporting your mom. We love you. All righty then.
Congratulations.
So hello, Bora and Ginny and Christine Fryer, and she's the one that said welcome to the club because she's feeling airheaded too. So good. Linda Kennedy. We got Annie Bear here. Glad to see you, Annie Bear. Annie Bear says, no dream or wish is too big at this time, dear ones. As we ascend, now gets bigger. Thanks, Annie. I love that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, swooshing through with Ascension Relief Spray and gin and tonics.
I love it.
It's a good thing I don't drink anymore because I'd be talking like this, Yep. All right. Hi, Jenny F. Hi, KK. Okay, and let's see. Lori Hunsinger's here. Jen Bowles. Nancy. Hi, Nancy of Crohn's Intuition. It's good to see you, dear. Diane G. Eliza's here. Your grandparents were Geminis, married many years. Well, Kelly and Tim are both Geminis. Tim's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday to Tim. Yeah,
Oh,
Tim.
thank
a little bit early, but Carolyn, hello, dear. How are you and Peter? We still miss you, but we know you'll get back when you can.
Yeah.
And then we have Eliza, hasn't been a good year. I agree with you. Yeah. Laura Hammond Davis. And Laura changed her picture because for some reason, when we were doing a reading for her yesterday, I thought it was a picture of her mother. And she said, no, it was her. And I didn't mean her mother now. I mean her mother like when her mother was, when younger. But anyway, so she changed her name, not her name, her picture, but that's all right. Emmy J is here. Pierrette is here. Yes, everybody's wishing Landon congratulations.
Yep.
And Tim. Yeah. Awesome.
And
Keith.
That's right. What does Gemini end tomorrow? No, the 20th. The 20th. Okay.
Late. I think it's late in the day this time on the 20th.
And then it goes into Cancer. Is that what it does?
Yes.
Okay.
The sun hits Cancer, and then we have the new moon right away and the solstice. And
Lithia.
we're doing the 21st also, correct?
Which is actually 2 in 1. It's solstice and Lithia both.
Yeah.
Which is the pagan holiday.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom's there. Hi, Mom. Hi, Carolyn's mom.
Hello.
I'm glad you're there with your girl and your guy. That's
Me
wonderful.
too.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks, Eliza. Hi, Hypnicity. It's good to see you. Those of you who are my members, we're having a members meeting on Saturday at noon Pacific, 3:00 Eastern time. Come on and ask your questions. Oh, that's a dream, Linda. I crashed Christmas morning at my ex's family. I handed his mean mom, a necklace I had and said, bitch.
That was a good release.
I would say that's karmic. That's karmic comeuppance, isn't it?
Talk about cord cutting. Here, hang yourself.
Oh, Linda, that's a riot. I'll have to send you the sweary tarot so you can also give her dirty readings in the dream. So, Eliza said that's an excellent boundary. Yes, it is, Linda. There you go. I wish I could have done that several times to several folks. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if if you want to read any further into this. I think it's pretty clear, but
yeah. I think so too.
All right. I do appreciate you sharing it with us, though, Linda. I think it made us all feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
definitely.
I had 3 ex-mother-in-laws.
Oh my goodness!
And one, I had a 4th mother-in-law that I said we lost at 68, and she liked me. The rest of them didn't like me, so it's all right. Anyway, you still have the necklace? Well, she must have thrown it back at you.
Yeah, right.
Here, you keep it.
Is it all in one piece?
Yeah. Is it all in one piece? Hi, Craig Dixon. What the heck?
Craig?
The trip to Rio Doso is canceled. 3 forest fires. Oh, I did hear you were getting some forest fires. You're staying in Albuquerque. Yeah, no. Please be careful. Yeah, please be careful. Hi, Jay Marcus. Nice to see you. Wow.
Hey, Jay.
And Nivra, it's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And happy anniversary, Annie and Paul.
Yes.
Yay.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Well, I should think about that more often, actually, because aren't most anniversaries like in June or July? A lot of people get married in June, don't they?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Father's Day and graduation and weddings.
My mother used to get so miffed because sometimes we do a little something for Mother's Day, but for Father's Day, we go to brunch. Why do fathers get that damn? And I go, oh, she was so mad. They did nothing. All they did was enjoy themselves, and then they get babies,
My grandmother would have said something like that. And then they get up and wash themselves off and they're done.
That's right. They do. If they do. Yes. Yeah.
You got
if they do.
You got
That's
Purple
good.
Rain. You're honoring Prince tonight.
Oh, yes. Let's go crazy. Yeah, he's a Gemini and Johnny Depp's a Gemini and today's Paul
Hi,
McCartney's
Tropical Empress.
birthday.
20.
Huh?
Oh, your 22nd is at the. Oh, here you go. Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep. And today is also Paul McCartney's birthday.
That's
And
true.
Bob Dylan's a Gemini. And
if you know Morella from here, Morella,
uh-huh.
it's her birthday as well.
It's her birthday too. Happy
It's her
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
There you go.
birthday, Marilla.
Happy birthday. Hi, Rossi. So does anybody have any dreams? Tim K, you're welcome, honey. Happy birthday tomorrow. We know you're
Oh.
only going to be 29 again.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Exactly.
Well, he thinks he's pretty special because he's got a holiday for a birthday.
Oh, yes, Juneteenth. That's true.
Yeah. He's
Well,
like,
they
yeah,
just made it for Tim. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
that's what he thinks.
You know, it's funny too because oh yes, that's right. It is Kate's birthday today. Kate and her
Yes,
twin.
it's-
Her twin.
Yep, Katie's birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Katie.
Happy birthday, Kate.
Happy birthday, Kate.
Yeah. Hi, Liz. You yeah, who was it? Oh, Keith's birthday is usually it's been more often than not that his birthday is on Father's Day. That usually it has happened many, many times, but it's all about Tim. That's right, Annie Bear. It's all about Tim. We love Tim though. We do.
His birthday sometimes falls on Father's Day too, and he thinks he gets gypped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, mine doesn't want me to say Happy Father's Day to him because I'm not his father. He won't say Happy Mother's Day to me because I'm not his mother. So, okay.
Well, you and I have that Thanksgiving child, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Their birthday hits on Thanksgiving. They feel gypped too.
Oh, well, Katie's is near. No, it's Christmas. This is 9 days before Christmas.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I buy her birthday gifts actually in October. And I say, these are all your birthday gifts. And then I buy the Christmas. I used to as a kid anyway. I don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, I used to say, I got your gifts. You can't have them till your birthday, but they're not your Christmas gifts.
That's nice.
You know?
Well, you know, because it always fell around Thanksgiving, it was always hard to celebrate. So I always celebrated it for his half birthday in May, for May 28th, because we would break for you know, from school, and so the end of the school year, that would be his birthday party.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's a great idea. It is. And actually, we did that for Katie's 40th because we went on a cruise in the summer for her 40th because we knew in December it wasn't going to work out very well. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Laura, you just had a birthday on the 31st and you turned the miraculous age of 65.
Happy birthday.
Took you a while to catch up with me, but yeah, happy birthday to you. And all the Geminis. All the Geminis. Oh, a breakthrough.
Yeah. Right. Breakthrough, breaking a trail.
Well, Mary Spirit, I don't blame you for doing it all month. Captain Morgan's in the house.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
In a while. How you been? Yeah, it's great to see you. Yeah, there's nothing better than celebrating your birthday at least a couple of weeks, even or the whole month if you really want. So. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. So does anybody got any dreams for me tonight or for us tonight? For those of you who came in late, Terry's on her way to the UK, visit her brother. And we still have the Bookers are still, but they're also hosting Carolyn's mom.
That's
so they're
amazing.
very busy with that. And so, all right. Oh, Ginny, what have you done? I startled my husband talking in my sleep. I dreamed I was watching myself on TV and I was telling my husband to rewind slowly. I was asking him to go back and he wasn't doing it fast. Did you hit him and tell him to get out? Did you? Oh, wow. Now we're going to have to take a look at that one, Ginny. That's an interesting one. Yeah. Oh, wow. Mary Spirit, you just started having more meaningful dreams. I'm glad that you're remembering them, Mary. It's for some of us, I can't dream on command, but I did hear Keith tell me that he had a dream that he was dreaming. And he said, have you ever had one of those? I said, oh yeah, I have them all the time. That I'm in a dream, but I'm sleeping and dreaming. And so it's a double dip, right? Yeah.
It's cool when that happens.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a couple of things up here. Yes, it really is. All right. So let's look at this. See what you think. Talking in your sleep. Did you hit him at all? You know, like hurry up. I don't mean like hit him with a sledgehammer, but did you like push him and nudge him, or you just were talking? That would be interesting to know, Jenny. But maybe you don't. Were you? So did it wake you up while you were talking? I'd like to know that. Yeah. Right.
Well, it's kind of funny, and well, it makes me giggle. The first card I drew out of the deck that you gave me, Allie, was patience. You're not going fast enough.
Was it going fast enough,
or it was going too fast?
Right.
Yeah, but yeah,
right.
I pulled patience, and I pulled impulse.
And
to surrender.
And
that was one thing. Patience. When I did my energy update for June, that came up like really strong patience, that we are lacking a lot of patience this month, and that we are really in need of just and I know even for myself, I have a hard time with patience, and so
but we don't want to ask for it either, Kelly, right?
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what is it? Freedom from fear. I think a lot of impatience has to do with trepidation, maybe, and fear. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, you were screaming at him out of frustration. I got.
Okay.
This I mean, you know, this is pretty loaded, this dream.
That's all right. This is just fun. This is just fun. Yeah.
The two cards that came out were prepare and we have an egg.
Okay. All right.
And then we have a narrow pathway.
A narrow pathway.
Tread thoughtfully, which is hurry up and do it slow. Do it slow, but hurry up. You're not doing it fast enough.
Right.
I mean, I'm having difficulty keeping my sorry. You know, once a bartender, always a bartender, and you live in the gutter. What can I say? Ginny, I'm sorry.
I think Ginny's fine. She probably thinks it's funny just as much as you do, so it's A-okay. What did I get? I got ego. Oh boy. Oh. And that would be something. It's like, would you move? Go do it.
That's at the bottom of the deck.
Hi, Landon. Congratulations, Landon. We all were congratulating you and Anna on your engagement. How beautiful. Congratulations.
Yes.
Hi, honey.
And the second one I get is inspire. So your ego wanted to inspire him to get the hell up and rewind it.
Yep. Hurry up.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, Hypnicity said she was a cocktail waitress, so she gets it.
Right on.
Yeah. All right, Jenny. All right. I knew you would, because you're pretty astute that way. So
yeah, right.
Thanks so much. All right. And apologies for us being so silly tonight, but I'm probably not going to change. So
we're having fun.
So Annie was dreaming she was speaking about two sets of universal laws. Ooh, I like that. I gotta think about that. My dog's growling because she can't get in. I'll be right back.
Well, there are several universal laws. There are several sets of universal laws.
Okay.
You know,
aren't there 8 of them? Aren't there 8 of them in one set anyway?
In one set, it's a shorter set. Yes.
Yeah.
There's 8 or 7. 8. I'll stick with your 8. The other one is 12. The difference being 4, right?
Right.
I don't know what all those digits mean, but when we put them together, reduce, we have an 8 and a 12 is 3, reduces the 12 reduces to 3 plus 8 is 11. That's a portal. Then you add the far. The difference is the 4. Do we take that 4 away or do we add the 4?
Annie, I bet there are more than even 2.
Sure.
I bet there are. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah, all we have to do is Google it and probably get.
Well, I'm going to pull a portal card because I'm feeling like it is a portal.
Okay.
And I kind of agree with it. So, and hello, Liz and Awe. It's nice to see you. Annie says 369. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh boy.
Well, 8 plus the 4 that is missing, that would be a 12, and that would be 3, 3.
Yeah.
Another 4. Wow. There we go.
So,
now we're going somewhere.
I love this because it's, first of all, it says you are learning how to trust and you were almost being pushed to fly. I mean, but you're trusting that you're trusting that you're not going to fall in that big cavernous hole because this person's got the stick out. I don't think they pushed you. I think they're like, like, here, hang on to this and I'll bring you back. But look what I get next. You are awakening to other portals. That's gorgeous.
Wow.
And look what she's doing. She's sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
That's almost identical, Allie, to the card that I pulled.
Really?
I mean, it's a different deck, but it's very similar. I got that she's going into the halls of learning, but
Yes.
you look at that and it almost looks like a portal too. And it said your spirit guides and confirmation and great lessons. And then I got that you're manifesting. So I mean, you're really in a manifesting period in your life, and you've been doing a lot of reflecting, Annie. And in that reflecting, I think you've, whether you're conscious of it or not, I think you're manifesting. And yeah, you just know that I think this is your confirmation that there is 2 laws.
Or more.
Oh my gosh.
Or more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or more. So we've got oromasis.
Ooh.
So oromasis is Ouroboros is the completion, the complete circle. These are the leftover pieces. That's a oromasis.
Okay.
And we had the leftovers and there you go. And a good TV show at that. Then up came the lapis successus, and that is all about perspective
and the flow.
And flow. And you know how the laws roll one right into another. I mean, another set of universal laws is the 10 Commandments.
It's true.
Down ever so long ago.
That's right. I thought of that.
Governments have been based on half of what's on there, if not more. And then at the bottom of the deck is dragon magic, another eyeball. So now we have 2 eyeballs.
That third eye.
Right? It's all in the perspective. It's just all in the perspective. I love it. I love it.
So I got to tell you that last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe, they found a scroll in, where's the place that had the Pompeii, in Pompeii. And it was wrapped up. The scroll was wrapped up, but they were able to, with all their technology, get it unwrapped and be able to look at it and be able to discern what it was on it. And it's a whole other story about Jesus' childhood.
Yeah. Wow.
So you see, and I watched, and if you didn't get a chance to watch the Terracotta Warriors on Netflix, because I watch all those documentaries, I love them, and I saw them when they were in Seattle. Watch it, because the things that are being uncovered are amazing for all of us right now.
We just started that one.
Oh, good.
What's the name again, please?
Oh, it has to do with the Terracotta Warriors.
Oh, the Terracotta Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
but it tells the whole story. It tells the story of the king that they built all this stuff for. There's a book that was written, and they thought it was just a bunch of stories, but
Right.
now they're seeing that it is
It's
probably
the way
a
it
lot of
really
truth.
was.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
amazing.
about the terracotta soldiers in China, right?
Right. There's 8,000 of them.
And they also talk about the Pompeii scroll.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No, this is different. The Pompeii
Oh,
scroll
okay.
was just something else that came in. So, but what my point was is that we're getting, not only
Right.
are we uncovering in our own worlds, but the world is uncovering. And
Yeah.
it's like they have to dig on this terracotta warriors. There's a hole that's probably 50, 60 feet under the ground that they've dug out, and they found all these things.
Right.
Yeah.
And no two faces are the same.
Yeah. No, they aren't. They think that they're based upon the warriors.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't want to ruin it. It's so interesting. I watched it twice because Keith hadn't seen it. And I said, you got to watch this. Yeah. Thanks, Diane. Yeah. It's the Terracotta Warriors, TERRA,
Yep.
OTTA. And they came around Seattle. I think it was around 2010 or 11 or something. And Keith and I were able to see them, the ones they had rebuilt. They've only rebuilt 1,200 of them or something. And there's a whole bunch of other things that are going to take a lot of time to because they have to do everything so slowly because they don't want to break it or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Jess, you did too? Yeah, that's great. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm glad you went. Hi, Sally. There's somebody else. Let's see. You read about the Jesus message and it was written by his brother Thomas. Yes. It's more on the book of Thomas. And there's another book out there that was not, quote, bastardized. It's the original biblical book before the Catholic Church took out stuff, and that happened. I mean, it did happen. And they took out any references to reincarnation and other things like that.
And
they didn't
everything. And Mary and Jesus and their children and and the other kids that Mary and Joseph had. Yeah. And let's just kill Joseph off, then we don't have to deal with it.
Yeah. I know. Anyway, I don't really think it is important how many sets of universal laws there are, Annie, but I really love the idea that you had that and you okay. So Tropical Empress, you were told you had a past life in biblical times and was as important as I witnessed Jesus. I was at the Sermon of the Mount. You and I may have known each other because I was in a scene. I was one of the Essenes, which is the group that took in Jesus during at some point. He lived with them in Qumran. So, yeah. Well, no, they were bad editors because some did slip through, Diane. You're absolutely right. And you're right. Greg Braden does talk about those chapters. Yeah. So thanks, everybody. I love the interaction. So let me see. We got Hypnicity and then Tropical Empress. We have a dream from her. We have Liz and Awe and KK and Captain Morgan. So let's get on it. Let's see. First of all, Hypnicity's cat is still visiting her in her dreams. And I would agree that he's probably alive. Yes. But if he isn't, he still wants you to know he loves you. So, but nobody's seen the cat still. All right. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. All right. So here's a dream she had a month ago. I had a dream. I was watching King Arthur with a falcon. He turned around and I saw RFK Jr. Oh my God.
Wow.
How does that resonate with you, Diana? Because you're a pagan, you embrace the pagan world.
And I played falconry. I rescued raptors. So
okay.
And I'm assuming that RFK was falcon. Is that how you read that too? He turned around.
I don't think so. I thought it was that he was King Arthur.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah.
With a falcon.
Yeah. And she said she worked with Merlin.
Right.
Yeah.
And of course, Merlins are trained and used in falconry also for smaller game.
Oh, he's a falconer as well? Okay. I didn't know that about him. I didn't know RFK Jr. was a falconer. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. Huh? Wouldn't surprise me. At the very least, he was probably in King Arthur's court, or was his falconer.
If we take it all back and we go, think about the beginning of the Pendragon legacy, and it was all in that area where the name Kennedy came out of, was born.
That's very true. Ireland. Yeah.
And
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I've got chills. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Consider the way that regal look he had, more so from his mother than his father, right? And she's a Bouvier. She's, she too was descendant of aristocracy. So
no, she's not a Bouvier. Bouvier would be Jacqueline Kennedy, but she's talking about RFK Jr. Isn't he Ethel? Are Ethel's his mother? Isn't Ethel?
RFK.
Yeah.
JFK Jr.
No.
I was too.
Were you?
I was too.
I was too.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was too.
City. They call it the Windy City.
I get it. I get
It's
here.
so cold in the winter, I had to put them on gloves to go to bed.
A lot to ponder.
Yes, RFK.
And I love the word compassion. I know you have compassion for this man. I read some of the things that you thought about him. So that's very interesting, Hypnicity. But, RFK does actually also look like Ethel to me more than his dad. He has the dad there, but,
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. I thought I was wrong for a minute.
No. Obviously, it's the confused Gemini who can't keep anything straight because she's dyslexic, even in her brain. So I've got regret. And sometimes we say things we regret. And I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to the way he puts things out. He's got this communication breakdown. That's how I feel about that. But for him to be a falconer and to have been King Arthur himself, well, in the end,
King Arthur's falconer, though, could have been, once removed or something.
Sure. And if you think about Arthur's legend also, at the end, he wasn't the best guy that he could have been, that he had been. That's
true. Even RFK's Junior's wife doesn't agree with everything that he believes in. So, no, I don't want to get into the political side of it. But, no. I know that there's a lot of disagreement about, his benefit or whatever, but it's interesting always to learn a little bit more. For me, it was interesting to find out why he has that talk, that voice, gravelly voice that he has. But
well, didn't Rose? Didn't that happen to her?
Well, that's true, but really the same thing though?
Grandma.
I knew
Rose
she had.
Kennedy.
Okay.
I think she had an issue with her throat in the end also.
Yeah, maybe. Kel, anything from you?
I pulled Embraced by the Light, Mission Uncovered, Don't Give Up. But I think that kind of has two meanings too. I wonder if it doesn't about her cat, because it's Hypnicity's cat that's missing, right?
Oh, yes.
So I'm wondering if this isn't a dual message.
Okay.
Embraced by the Light, Mission Uncovered, Don't Give Up. And then I also pulled the Strength card and the Inspire card. And so just hold the faith. And I know as the days go on, and I know this doesn't have to do with that, but I think this is in regards to your cat
Concern about the
holding
cat.
the
Yeah,
faith.
that could be.
Yeah.
It could be. Yeah. Captain Morgan said his cousin married Ted Kennedy. Oh, was that was that his first wife or second wife? Which one, Captain Morgan? Because didn't he have two? He had two wives, didn't he? Yeah, Ted did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Just a fascinating, interesting thing to share. Thank you so much. All right. So, Tropical Empress dreamed she was floating up to the ceiling and saw her husband sleeping on the couch. I yelled out at him for help as I was afraid the ceiling fan was going to slice me open. You were out of your own body. It was an OBE. I believe it was an OBE. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'd be a little concerned too, but because in your mind, it's your whole body, your physical body. But of course, in truth, it's only your etheric body that's up there and can't be cut by. So this is the second. Did you actually yell Tropical Empress like Ginny F did? Or, and Laura says, hey, everybody's got to pee, you know? I'm wondering if you yelled out loud or if this was in your sleep and he wasn't listening to you. And then I wonder if he's not listening to your beliefs, your stories, maybe he's not aligned with what you're doing. I don't know. Ladies?
You're ascending faster than he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And not to worry, because we're always tethered, but we have that instinct of panicking, like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm getting away, but we're always tethered. And it's crazy. I pulled spiritual ascension. So just exactly what you just said. Yeah, you're progressing and your enlightenment and is going faster than his.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. It happened twice in the same night, and she did yell out. Wow. You and Ginny were on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Was it the same night?
You know, you haven't been here as long as some of the other folks have been here and do not know maybe that we do have dreams that cross over in this group.
Yeah.
Diana does it all, and Kelly do it all the time, and they'll remember a dream and they'll be like, oh, I saw you there too. So it could be something, but I do believe it does have to do with the ascension and you're elevating faster than he is, and you're like, come on, get on it.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
Chop.
Yep. That's right. Hi, RB. Oh, wow. Did I get both of you? Nothing else?
It's her ascension faster than his.
And his
inability to hear what she's saying.
Correct.
In real time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And both of the husband, well, no, her husband, Ginny's husband did hear it, but yeah. Wow. Willie Mays just passed. I was not aware he was still alive. I'm sorry, but yeah, rest in peace, Willie Mays. I'm sorry to hear that. Rest in
peace, Willie, for sure.
And Justin Timberlake was arrested with a DWI last night and put in jail. You want to know something? Made me feel I thought it was interesting. The cop did not know who he was and did not even know what his name. He didn't recognize his name either. That's how young the cop was. So
interesting.
Oh my.
So now the 40-somethings have to worry about that.
Right?
If you're not a star by 34, you're done.
Yeah. 93 years old. Okay. Good to know. Hi, Karina Grace. It's nice to see you. Well, you know, he was a fabulous baseball player. I'm not a sports guy, but you know, yeah. Anyway, wow, that's awesome. It's awful though when someone passes and you think they've already passed.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get a
Didn't-
chance, speaking of that, watch the Gene Wilder special on
Oh,
Hulu.
that was
Is it on
so
Hulu?
good.
Is it no, it was on Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so good. But
Yeah.
wasn't it Johnny Carson who used to do a thing? People you thought were dead, but they're not.
Yes.
Was it Johnny or was it?
I think
was
so.
it David
I think
Letterman?
so.
Yeah.
I think it was Johnny.
There's a couple of people that actually people remember them dying and seeing the obituary and all this other stuff, and then they die, and people are like, well, they were already dead. It's very fascinating to me that that occurs. It's just very strange. Yeah.
My kid sent me something very funny. Maybe can make us all laugh for a minute here.
Okay. Oh dear.
Woodstock Revisited.
Oh, yeah. First, I didn't think the lady had a top on. I was a little worried.
I know.
Okay.
I know, right? It
Yeah.
was so funny. It's AI generated, but
AI generated.
That's cool.
KK, I love this. You just lay down the grass in your backyard to ground and give your sciatica a break. And there are clear orbs flying everywhere, bouncing off each other.
Awesome.
You're getting healing, KK.
Yes, you are.
Woo-hoo.
Angels working on you, and so are the Fae
Yes.
and the elementals
And the ley lines.
And the
ley
ley
lines.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I was on
solstice
with Scott.
and equinox.
Scorpio moon Scorpio suns, and Jean, Sun Psychic Jean had a video of an angel coming out of the wall and going into Scott's heart. You could see the wing.
Yeah, Gloria.
What?
Yes, yes. And she slowed it in a slow-mo, and you could see it. And the wall started vibrating, and then it came out. And it went into his heart, and then it eventually came back out and went went over his head. To me, it looked more like a fairy, but angel, fairy, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Elemental, no matter how we look at it.
Elemental. Absolutely.
Fabulous. And
I know.
And what show was that? How many days ago? A week ago.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Some of you have, yeah, I know. I hope people behaved well too. He did spend the night in jail though. Justin did. He apparently has an alcoholic. He's an alcoholic, or has a problem. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let's see. I want to make sure I get all these other things here. All right. So the next thing we have is Liz and Awe. And this is a great question because a lot of people ask it, Liz. Why do I keep waking up about 3 or 4 and feel like I'm present in the deep blue ocean, the sun shining through, and a pod of vertical sleeping whales around me? One comes and eyeballs me, greeting.
Oh my gosh, Wolf Girl is having dreams like that too.
She is? Yeah.
Dolly. Yeah. Well, between 2:30 and 4:30 is considered the angel's hour, the witch's hour. And so it's not unusual for most of us to wake up in your own time zone at that hour or some semblance. And it can become a very regular daily thing. So
look at that. She has little angels appear to her. I didn't mean to. But yes, anytime between, like you say, 2:30 and 4:30, I guess. Yes. 3 o'clock, always say 3 o'clock is the witching hour. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, at 2 o'clock is, you don't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. The bartender's call, right? Last call for alcohol.
Yeah.
But the deep blue ocean part, that certainly to me would be fulfilling the angels, the fae, rather than sneaky things,
Yes.
As the connotation, which would the witching hour, people do things during that hour.
Right. It's more meant. The veil is thinned. Yeah. From the other side. Yes. But I love that don't you love that the whales were around? Well, she's in Mexico. I believe she's still there.
Mhm.
And she it probably is close to the sea, although I'm not 100% sure. But that atmosphere has to really bring in that kind of energy, because if she is near the water, I know there's a lot of whales that are off of that
peninsula.
seashore. Yeah.
Yes. And she needs our extra light and prayers, because she's
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Having a hard time. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You got him, Liz.
Yep.
We're sending you, and I think the whales are giving you that. That's
I
why
think
they
so
are.
too.
Yeah, they're working with you.
right.
And
I really do. And water is so healing. And so I really think that, you know, in your dreams, I think the whale could, you know, obviously represent a whale, but it could also, you know, represent like an angel healing that's coming to you. It very well could be your spiritual totem, and I really think that you're getting healing between
Yes.
I think
3
so
and
too,
4
Liz.
o'clock.
Where the dolphins is about dream time, the whale is about ancestry and bringing back the long told stories. And it's also sonar.
Yes.
So tune in your hearing aids when you go to sleep. You know, turn your ears on and say, listen for messages in their sonar singing.
Yep. That's good. And yes, Annie, I think we're all learning to trust the guidance. Yeah, we need to. Dreams are very, very, they are a form of guidance. So, hi, Jules, learning to listen. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Jules.
Yeah. So, but the shark whales is still a whale. And I don't know. It's just that aren't the whales, aren't they the dolphins are the closest to us, aren't they?
Dolphins are closer
Dolphins are. Okay. All right.
Porpoises, I think, are actually closer.
Are closer.
They're an even smaller variety of the dolphin, but they're still a dolphin. You know?
Well, there's one of them, either one, in India that is considered to be human. They have made either a dolphin or a porpoise human. Yeah,
they're so connected and do so many things. An orca is called a whale, but it's actually not. It's closer to being a dolphin. And there was a story, I can't remember who I was watching that told it, but a baby whale was poking at these kids or people in a canoe, a boat, whatever, and kept poking at it and kept poking at it. And so they went into the water, which you're not supposed to do, but they did it anyway. And the baby took them to the mom, and the mom was all tangled up in net.
In some netting, and they saved. They're so brilliant. They are so brilliant. And they actually saved a dog that was in the water. Okay. And I saw a whale, not a whale, but a dolphin with a dog on its back, and the dog brought it over to under a bridge. Yes.
Wow.
And let it sit there, and then went back and got the people in the boat to go over and pick the dog up. I mean, this is how amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mary Thornberry. It's good to see you. So there's only one breed that sleep vertically in pods, but sunlight is always reaching the deep. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, I think that's a beautiful dream, Liz, and I think it's very encouraging for you, honestly.
I do too.
I do. Yeah.
I did pull a card.
Okay.
For you, Liz, and it says retreating into recharge, trusting the process, Dharma. And then I also got compassion. And so just remember to be compassionate to yourself. You're compassionate to everybody else, but to remember to give yourself that same compassion and just retreat and recharge. And there's no timelines. Just be compassionate to yourself.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. And I got approve and remember. And this one's most interesting because it wants you to remember your dreams and remember the healing that you have approved. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like you said, yeah, I'll take all the healing I can get. And they said, you got it.
We're
Yeah.
on it.
And
Ooh.
immerse yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There,
I
look at
love it.
right? Jump in with those whales. That will help.
Uh-huh. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. Captain Morgan has a dream here tonight. He had a dream. He was married in the dream, and his wife was showing our child that we had together. That's going to be a past life thing, I think, doesn't it?
It sounds like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Isn't it true that you can see the faces of children that also have never been conceived and born because they were like waiting to be born, that kind of thing? Yeah.
yeah. Actually, that's you just help finish the thought that was forming in my head, Allie.
Okay.
That's, it was like this was supposed to be, but it never happened, kind of a thing.
Okay. Okay.
Married to a
He
flight
was
attendant.
married to a flight attendant. It could, and I'm guessing you didn't have children with this gal, but perhaps this was the child you could have had. Had things been different?
Did you have a miscarriage?
Oh, I wanted
An
kids, but she
abortion.
did not. I think she was
Oh.
pregnant and had an abortion. Yes. Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
your babe. Yeah.
Yep.
That-
Yes,
that was-
Tropical Empress. I agree with you. You can see them before they were born and know the gender, and she never told you about the abortion. So I have a dear friend who went to an astrologer, and the astrologer, I knew she had had 2 abortions when she was much, much younger. But the astrologer said, I see you lost. No, what did she say? You had a girl first, right? And then you had a son. And of course, that's not true. She had a son that I knew, but the other one would have been a girl. And so the astrologer apparently can see as well what your potential is. And
Yeah.
yeah.
You look in the house of children, sure. I got crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing.
Yes.
So that dream was certainly a big help for you to let go of the anguish that you felt that she had done something like that without even discussing it with you.
Yeah. The dream is linked because look, she's got that one, and I've got forgive,
Okay.
closure.
Awesome.
Wow. So
I got freedom.
It will bring you, if you forgive her, it will bring you closure and freedom.
Freedom.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. You can't make it up.
Amazing. Oh, your friend was told to name the unborn child. Good for her. I think,
Well,
she was afraid she would be a bad mother. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
there are people that feel that way. There are some, like myself, I love my children. They're wonderful, and I'm glad I had them, but I never felt like I was the world's best mother. So it just is something that came hard for me. It did. Yeah. Oh, her mother had abused her.
They don't give you a manual, right? I mean, there's no book that comes with being a parent. It's trial and error, just like being a kid is trial and error. So,
sure.
But I think that's a good idea. You saw the child in a dream.
Yeah.
Give the child a name.
And if she, in fact, had an abusive mother, then, and she hadn't dealt with it herself, then it makes sense that she felt like she couldn't do it, because who was her role model?
Right.
That woman.
Captain Morgan, call the child Melba.
Okay.
I had call the child Melba.
Okay.
I read on him in Akashic Records earlier today, and Melba, Elba, Alba kept coming in, and I got a big, strong hits for him, and he sent me pictures of his aunt or grandmother, great grandmother Ruby, and written on there are the names of the 4 kids that are on the porch with her, and Melba is one of them. And so I would say it would be a fitting thing to do.
I think that's cool.
I got the chills now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wow. Yeah. God bless you, honey. Yeah. I mean, it hurts the man, maybe not as much as the woman, but it really does hurt to give up a child. But but at the same time, you have that too. You have
sure. Even for the woman who goes and does it, walks in there not thinking twice about it and leaves going, oh, what did I just do?
What did I just do? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So Karina Grace, I think that you rarely remember your dreams, but you often wake up talking. You wake up talking to somebody. No, but I do often wake up talking. If you can catch what you're saying, you just might remember your dreams that way. If you can, if you wake up talking, try and, if you can, figure out what it is you're saying. It may take you back to the dream and then give you that information. And it takes a while to program yourself to do that. So
it does.
Be good. Yeah. All right, we got 2 more here. We got about 4 minutes left. Carolyn wants to know, we're going to read from Marilyn, her mom, and ask which daughter she loves best.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's Carolyn.
At least for the time being, while she's visiting, right?
Pretty sure it's Carolyn.
Oh, does she have the same sense of humor you do, Carolyn? That's wonderful. And so what do I get? Observe, Carolyn. Observe.
Yeah.
In your sleep, in your dreams. Oh my God, that's funny.
Well, I have to laugh because that's what Terry said about her mom. She likes me the best, right? And they're both Leos. Carolyn and Terry are both Leos.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh.
Yeah, prepare. Prepare for what? The shock to the ego when she says, not you. I'm just kidding you, Carolyn.
Yeah. I hope you can, Captain Morgan, sending you lots of love. Go ahead.
Yes. Lots of love, Captain Morgan. I got receive, Carolyn. So you take it, own it, receive it. You are the best.
You both are what my father would call a mutual admiration society.
Yeah.
And so mom loves you as much as you love her. And I know you talk to her every day when she's not with you. Who couldn't love a daughter that did that? So,
right.
Yeah. And I know you were joking, but yeah.
Right.
And
it's receive was
that's beautiful
on the rising energy from the bottom of the deck. So I was only teasing you.
Yeah. All right, we got 1 more, and then we got to fly here.
Okay, baby.
In my dream the other night, I came across Allie and I came across each other. Well, I was in there again with somebody.
See?
Wow, it's happened with Rossi and now with Ginny. We came across each other. We were both surprised and delighted to see each other. Apparently, we were both at the same event, and we were in the same door. We went in the same door. Well,
how good
must have been a great meeting. Yeah. As Rossi wrote in one time that I had a dream with her. And so again, Jenny, you two are best friends, Carolyn. We are so inextricably tied in this community for sure. But in this dream thread that we may not come every week, but we're here every week and you guys come in when you can. And so there's it's like we've re-met each other. And I feel that way with all of you, really, that this is just another lifetime that I recognize you. We met it. Yeah. We finally decided
We
to
met
meet
in
up.
Sedona 35 years,
Yeah, right.
Right.
Or we met
3,500 years ago.
in ancient Greece back in the day,
We
you
were
will
Vestal
finally,
virgins together. How you doing?
so either you finally saw someone from this community or I was haunting you in the dream. I don't know. But if I was haunting you, it was in a good way.
Look at this. Look at this soul.
Oh, no.
Soul family.
Oh, for a moment I thought we had the same card.
Oh, I did too. Yeah. So you guys, it's soul
Oh.
family. It's a soul community. And what did you get?
Well, it says reframe, and how perfect,
Yeah.
because that's exactly what this dream is insinuating. We've reframed our past interactions together,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. And look what I get. Revisit.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Freeze frame. Freeze frame.
I love it.
So maybe this is the time to say if anybody wants to go on a journey this week and come back next week, that you might want to do it since people are dreaming about other people. So where would you like to go, ladies, for next week?
Let's try to go find those whales that sleep standing up.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine. As long as there's no fish around them, I'll be happy to go there. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
So we want to go off the coast of
whatever
Cancun.
we want.
Are those off the coast of Cancun? Is it there that they are, or we don't know where they are? Hawaii? Oh yeah, Hawaii. We went there. We went there. Yeah, we did do that. How's the weather? Laura says. You mean you want to go somewhere nice? Is that what you mean? Right. Real hot. Yeah. Okay. Sleeping.
Let me
whale.
look up something really fast.
All right. You look it up. Find out where we need to go.
Yeah.
So we want to see, there's a pod of sleeping whales whose heads are up and their bodies are down. I'm guessing they sleep like that, not the other way around. Oh, the south of France? Ooh, now that would be nice.
That would be
beautiful. Here they are, sperm whales, sleep vertically in groups, suspended impossibly the way an object might be suspended only in a dream.
Oh, look at that. Where is it though?
Okay, that part. Give me one second.
Rossi said they're in Alaska in the northern hemisphere.
With sperm whales.
So do they like cold? They only like cold water,
right? And they migrate.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, you want to go on an Alaskan cruise, Laura? We could probably do that. We'd be busting in on people that wouldn't know we were sleeping on their couch, but yeah.
Right.
Where? That's the word.
Scare them out of the room, right? From the equator to the Arctic and Antarctic. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I typed in where, and it says near the surface with their tails submerged.
Oh. That's not what we wanted. All right. So
smart ass Google.
So it's really interesting because Linda de Gonzalez, who I absolutely adore, she's another Akashic Records reader. Did you know she lived up on Baffin Island? And then she lived in Yellowknife, which is way up by the Arctic Ocean. So maybe we want to go up there and see if there's any whales up there near Baffin Island. And we can tell Linda to meet us there. Yeah. How does that sound? And you know what? You don't even have to worry about wearing warm clothes because your body's not going to be there. It's just your coworker came in from an Alaskan cruise. Oh, yeah.
They are found in all deep oceans from the equator to the edge of the pack ice in the Arctic and Antarctic.
Okay. We've been to Antarctica at least once. We can always go back another time, but why don't we try the Arctic?
I would love to go up there. I have friends in Alaska. We could pick them up on the way.
Oh, me too, Captain Morgan. I like warm places too, but not too warm. Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be just temperature perfect for us all.
Yes.
You could wear your long johns, everybody. Or what was it? One of those scuba outfits. You look so cute. Yeah. All right. So we're going to try to meet
a mermaid tail.
A mermaid.
Yeah, we're going to try to see the whales. And yeah, so you got, and it doesn't have to occur. Everybody doesn't have to have the same dream on the exact same night. It doesn't happen that way. So all you have to do is go to bed and say you'd like to go to the Arctic and see if you can find the whales that sleep in a pod up by Baffin Island.
And Arctic even if you have that dream and no one else has it the same night, don't be surprised if you see everybody there.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Do we have to recognize them with anything? Maybe they could wear
well,
a red vest, like a vest that you would wear.
I was thinking Dr. Seuss bow tie.
Dr. Seuss cat in the hat. Okay. Hypnosis, I know you want to go to Hawaii, but LA, I thought of LA, believe it or not. I did, but that would kind of not. All right. So we want a Dr. Seuss bow tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Crazy.
Yeah. So we got come back next week. Tell us, and some of you will remember, some of you won't remember, and it's okay. Mm-hmm. Even if you just remember a tidbit,
yeah,
and even maybe it would just make you dream something. Even if it isn't that.
Yeah. Even if you don't get there, you might find something equally as exciting.
Yeah. Tropical Empress says, "You won't miss me. I have long black hair past my butt, like a mermaid." Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Well, you'll be the one wearing a mermaid tail.
Yep.
Oh, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening. I've got another show at 7:30 with Val. We'll see you then, or we'll see you another time. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Kelly.
Welcome.
Thank you, Carolyn Booker from afar in Maryland. I'm so glad you're with her. And thanks everybody. Thanks
You're
so much.
Favorite child.
Good night. Yeah, exactly. Good night.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.